little while. He started out doing some tour posters, and he just called us up and said that he wanted to be on the team, pretty much. And we were like, okay, who's this guy? But then he sent the stuff, and it was like, whoa, that's perfect. He did the banner on the Facebook page. Whatever, it was perfect. And so he said he called me and he said, I would love to do the booklets, the cover artwork for the upcoming album. I'll do it for free if I have to, because I'm a fan and I just want to do this. And for starters, when you have people that super dedicated, I mean that's a perfect starting point. Of course, we paid him a lot of money in the end because we got a good deal from the record company. So just to show that we appreciate him, because he's put a lot of time and effort. He's been working also really fast because we had some time issues, but he's been delivering at every point. And I've been a little hard to work with. First he made a drawing that was really, really cool. And I said, he said, yeah, okay, that's cool. But then I changed my mind. No, this is not good enough. It's got to be something, so utterly fantastic that I will, be proud in 10, 20 years from now as well, because then we stand out. And so I told him, sorry buddy, but I know you can do better. I know even better. And he was back in the thinking box and delivered me what is now the cover, and I was it's almost tears in my eye because it was perfect. So very good feel about working with him, and hopefully we can do also a music video with him, and he will do some animation to just because he gets the mood of the band. So hopefully that'll work. Maybe he has his own band. He wants to come on tour with us. Maybe that will happen. We can just the concept. Yeah. Well, I think I picked up where Sideshow Symphonies left. Kind of. It's pretty much the same. I write about things that are close to me, friends, own experiences, whatever. Mostly, I was a lot of drug-related issues, actually. The darker side of it, without being too pompous, without being sentimental, just describing it. Friends that took too much of the good stuff, and now whatever, you fuck up, but they fall, but they rise again also, usually. Sometimes they do, and that's the most beautiful part, when they, because everybody does, it's not how you fall, but it's how you rise on your feet again. Yeah. I guess that's kind of like a little red thread or whatever. I have one song is about just my reflections on the black metal scene in the early 90s. Songs about friends, close things, just keep it close, keep it. Art comes as a scene expression. For me, it's important to get a whole package when you're on a show. I mean, I love that in Dimmeborge. We had the corpse paint, we had certain roles or whatever, and for me in Arcturus, to get the legacy going, I mean, I use a lot of metaphors and space-related stuff. Even though I sing about other stuff, I still use a lot of those metaphors to make it fit to Arcturus. And so we will build on this. We have a lot of plans for light shows and props on stage, and of course with the masks and the whole weirdness, craziness surrounding the scenery on stage. We just want more of that, pretty much. So I think it works together very well. You go to a concert, you pay a lot of money, and you know, the bigger the experience, the better for everyone, I think. So hopefully we're gonna build, to keep on building, and yeah, just make it bigger by every step we do.
Yeah.
I love all the artwork of Arcturus. It's a progression, and it's been going in the same direction for a long time, and I think it's well described. Maybe it's a little on the spacey frontier side compared to the lyrics, but with the overall music, it's still very representative, I think. So yeah. Not Your Turn song, but Crashland, I think, is gonna come out. We're in we talked to some video company right now about that. Hopefully that's gonna happen. As I said earlier, Costin is gonna make an animated video as well. So at least 2 videos will be out. And yeah, I think probably not more than that, but if we can get this done, I mean, it's a pretty big production video for the Crashland stuff. So I just got the script, and I went through it. I had to. They sent me first one script, one more script, and I just had to go back and forth. They showed me all these beautiful women, blah blah blah. I was going to be in the video, and I was no, I don't want that because it doesn't fit the style. I want a freak, like a proper, like a human person, whatever. That's not too super modelly, beautiful, blah blah blah. But I think it's gonna work. Now we have some. At least it's so much better than it was, and hopefully the directors got the idea of what I want. So, but of course we have to make it a little commercial as well. It's there to promote us. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess, because we made sure that we're not gonna be in the video ourselves, because I don't like metal videos usually when you're there staring in the camera or be sad and blah blah blah. So uninteresting to me. But hopefully we'll get the message across and it will turn out. But we're gonna do this as long as it's fun, as long as we have the creativity, as long as everybody is friends. If not, if this is gonna be like day job work or whatever, then fuck it. Maybe we can wait another 10 years. Then we have the spirit back. But the way it is now, I hope that maybe in 3 years we can have new material. Maybe the album will be finished. Because we're ready to just work. I'm telling everybody that this is my first priority now, like music-wise. So I'll just keep everything else on hold as long as Arcturus is the way it is right now. Because in my opinion, I'm just honored to play with all the musicians because they're so good. And as a band, it's so fun on stage. It was like it was with Limburger back in the golden days when with Nicholas Barker, you have this fantastic team around you, everybody's doing their job, and it's just magical. So at the best days, it really, really is. A fantastic experience in France a couple of days ago. It was just so uplifting, like spiritually. So yeah, as long as it's like that, it's what I want to, put my energy into. About the current metal scene, I don't know too much about it. I really don't. I see there's a lot of super talented musicians, extremely well playing their instruments and that. But I think with And if you ask every like old guy, that they always prefer the old music, and it's a little bit from that for me as well. I know, because I have so many feelings attached to it. Of course, my life is so different now that I used to listen to discover new music all the time. So I still just, and I think there's just a lot of old bands to be discovered as well. But fuck that, it's I know what you mean, but I'm sorry to say that I don't follow the metal scene as closely as I should. Because I know there's probably fantastic bands out there that I will just miss because I don't pay attention. So I'm just in my little bubble. I make my music, and mostly I prefer silence when I'm working or whatever. So yeah, that's just the way the days. No, I mean, so much happened in my I don't know, from my early 20s to my 30s, those 10 years. So much stuff happened so quick. I'm still digesting it, kind of. So that's where I draw inspiration from all the weird stuff that was just constantly happening every day around me. Being constantly on a lot of drugs and alcohol, the whole mix, the whole rock and roll metal, being true, having a lot of issues, being young, just insecure and all that. So I think these settings that all these situations I got into constantly, and that's where I draw my inspiration from, just from my mind, from the past, really.